Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Today I'm going to be reviewing XTB, which is a CFD trading platform. And I really enjoy doing these review videos because I've done them in the past and I like to see what different platforms offer and how they can make our lives easier when we're investing. So XTB is a CFD trading platform and it's also regulated, which is super reassuring for us as investors to be able to trust and put our money and invest with XTB. So it means they put our money into segregated bank accounts. So XTB is a global CFD and Forex broker, and it's considered a really safe platform to invest in because it's also listed on the Warsaw Stock Exchange. So that gives me a bit of reassurance and that they publish their financial statements transparently. But just I have to warn you guys, CFD investing is risky and you have to consider your risks and your risk appetite before you invest in CFDs. In fact, brokerchooser.com chose XTB as their best CFD broker in 2021. In fact, this was based on 70 analyst ratings. The best part is that XTB charges really low fees for Forex trading, and it's really easy to open an account. There's no minimum deposit required either. And when you open an account, you get 24 hours support during the weekdays with a dedicated account manager that can answer any of your questions, which I find really useful because sometimes I don't understand how to use something, or maybe there is a specific type of CFD trade you want to make and you want to get more clarity. They have that option by having someone there dedicated to answer your questions. So this is the interface when you first go onto the xstation platform. It seems really simple to use. They have got different tabs here for news, so you can check all the latest news that is coming through that can help you in your decisions when you're trading. I find that incredibly useful rather than jumping from different tabs in my windows. And then they also have a calendar, again, saying when different occurrences happen in the market. Like, for example, they have house price index, then they've got CB consumer confidence index. And I think that's really useful. Based on all the economic events that are happening today, you can see what's happening tomorrow. So that would impact your trading decisions. Like, I find that so useful. Fed interest rate decision. So obviously that will impact certain markets. So being able to kind of anticipate what is going to be coming with news is great. Because sometimes, of course, we all watch the news, but being able to know in a kind of systematic order that there is an interface, based on tomorrow or next week, it means we can prepare the trading decision we make in advance. They have this really cool section called market analysis right next to calendar, and you can basically tailor your search based on what your kind of metrics are. So you can look at EPS, earnings per share. You can look at the price over earnings ratio. You can look at the dividend yield, ROE, beta. So it's a great way to even tailor your search on what you're going to invest based on your risk appetite and your investing requirements. There's this button here where you can click on most popular. You can go down to blue chip stocks if you want to see only, blue chip well-established companies that have a good track record. You can even tailor your search based on certain industries. So if you want to invest in, let's say, aerospace and defense, then you can click on that and they have all their stocks listed. So I think that's really useful. And not a lot of trading platforms offer this, but their education section where you can actually learn exactly how to create a portfolio, what scalping is, trading psychology, because I really think trading psychology is so important. Investing is almost a mindset. You need to consider that when the market is going into a bubble territory and prices are rallying, that's actually when you don't invest and you sort of hold back and just maybe hold what you already have. But when a market enters bearish trends, that's when prices are low, you're getting discounts. And I really like that they discuss trading psychology because I think that can really help the users learn how to execute their decisions in a more informed way. And then, of course, this is the history button, which shows all your positions closed and the orders you make. So if you have an open order, it would come up in here, closed positions. It really helps you track the trades you make. And then that can be useful for also tax purposes. Also, bear in mind, minimum trade sizes are 0.01 micro lots and the minimum spread is 0.35. So the spread price is usually the difference between the buy price and the sell price. So let's say we want to place an order with this currency pair, then you simply click on the pair and you can change the size. And let's say we want to make a buy order, simply click buy. And that's pretty much it. It's super easy to use. They've got ETFs as well. They've got a CFD ETFs, which is great because sometimes, with exchange traded funds, that's the beauty of it. You can trade market indexes. Whereas with things like mutual funds and other market tracking kind of funds and indexes, it's usually harder to trade, but they have options to trade ETFs, which is great. So if I want to buy this ETF, then I just click buy. And you can see there's a commission there, £5.79, volume 100, yes, boom. Done. That's it, really. I love how easy it is just to make an order. Nothing complicated. I feel like any beginner can use this as well. Another thing is you can actually set yourself price alerts. So you can add yourself a price alert. Let's say you want a specific instrument to reach a certain amount price-wise, and then you want to place your order. You can set yourself that notification. So let's say take Australian dollar and US dollar. So we want to get a price alert at, let's say this price. We can increase it. Then we can set price alert like this. There we go. And then when it reaches that price, we will buy or sell it depending on what, there we go. Price alert, price reached that. So then we can then make the trading decision we want based on that price alert, which I think is really, really handy. Also, I probably should add, they have this really cool facility under market analysis called a heat map. So a heat map basically shows appreciation and depreciation across all cross-currency pairs. So you can see that, compare, and execute your trading strategy according to that. I find that such a useful facility. Another reason I think it's such a great brokerage to use is that a lot of other brokerages require minimum deposits and things like that. XTB does not require a minimum deposit. Unless you have a corporate account, then yes, you do need a minimum deposit in that. Then that is around 15,000. But if you don't have it, if you just are opening up your own individual account to trade or buy stocks, then there's no minimum deposit required, which I think is one of the best selling points for me when I consider a broker. I think it's an especially good broker to use when you're a beginner in investing, because when you're starting off your journey, you're probably figuring out what you want to invest in, how to trade, what your trading style is. And therefore you can kind of trade and deposit more when you get more experienced. And initially you wouldn't need to deposit much because you're just trying to test the waters and trying to figure out your strategy when it comes to trading. To compare, XTB has a minimum deposit of $0, whereas eToro has a minimum deposit of $200, and Trading 212 has a minimum deposit of $1. So XTB basically took the prize when it comes to the zero minimum deposit compared to the other brokers. Also, whenever you do deposit, you can literally just deposit using your credit or debit card, and there are no deposit fees either. So I just want to quickly go through this little chart I found on brokerchooser.com about XTB. Country of regulation: UK, Poland, Cyprus, Spain, Belize. Trading fees class: low, fantastic. Inactivity fee charge: yes. Withdrawal fee amount: 0. Minimum deposit: 0. These are huge plus points for me. Time to open an account: 1 day. I even got a phone call when I opened my account for them asking if I need any help, and I really like that. I think that's such a nice added touch. I don't know many brokers that do that, where you get a phone call from their customer support, saying if you need anything or how they can support you in your trading journey. I think that's really useful. And then we've got deposit with bank card available, electronic wallet also available, and number of base currencies supported: 5. And a demo account is provided. I was actually showing you my xstation 5 demo account, and the products they have, which we've gone through: stocks, ETFs, Forex, CFD, crypto, real stocks and ETFs, but that's only for their European clients. Also, by the way, back to the xstation demo, I want to show you how easy it is to see even the company's stats. So if you want to, let's click on AbbVie Inc. If we click on this CFD, it gives you the basic information about the stock, and it also gives you key facts, your market cap, your dividend yield, net profit margin, EPS, etc. And also the performance, very useful, because it gives you the 1 month performance, the 3 month performance, 6 month performance. By the way, I've always said that on my channel that investing should be for the long term. If you look at this, whenever you invest in the long term, you are minimizing your risks of losses, because usually the markets tend to go upwards. I mean, throughout history, even though there have been dips when markets have crashed, markets always tend to go upwards for the long term. So if you see the 1 year mark, 21% increase for AbbVie Inc. Whereas if you see the 1 day, it's, negative 0.14%. So that's always something to bear in mind. And I love that they've given that as an explanation. So you can almost kind of view how your investment would do. Obviously, remember, past performance is not always indicative of future performance, but sometimes if a company is on the right track or a stock is got real potential, then yes, within the 1 year to 5 year horizon, you probably will see good returns if it's a good company. So guys, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys using XTB? What have been your experiences? If you have any questions, leave them down below. XTB have been very kind to sponsor this video, so I'm so proud to be representing them because I really do enjoy using their platform. So hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and also hit that subscribe button as I make new videos on personal finance, investing, and stock markets and cryptos, and you name it, it's about finance. I'm going to be talking about it. So yeah. Also guys, I have a Patreon down below where I post what I buy and sell in real time. You get a lot of one-on-one support with me as well, depending on which tier you select. So definitely check that out. I also have a link down below for XTB if you want to sign up using my link. That would be fantastic. So that was also linked in the bio. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next. Bye!